African American people, we are more of a mix of different African ethnic groups than racially mixed, right? There's this narrative that African American people are like a quarter white. No, I'm not saying that rape was not prevalent. There are serial rapists for sure, but those who are products of rape, who would now enter into the enslaved class, lived and was treated in the same class as black people, non-mixed black people, and they oftentimes procreated with other black people. So that happened 100, 200, 300 years ago, blah, blah, blah. And so having one colonizer in your bloodline don't make you 25%. You see what I mean? I really need people to learn about Black America, please, and not via what these white control stations tell, because y'all people don't know. I be like, girl, nah, you probably have more mixed race culture and people in Trinidad, and I mean in so many other places, but Black America, we a bunch of different African ethnic groups. Out of many come one. We like the Jamaicans. Yeah. Yeah. Why is any of this relevant or important? Why are you counting the percentage of racial ethnic mixture, i.e. Saliba? I'm saying this is important because there's an active erasure of Black Americans as an ethnic group, of African people. When we are told someone's Afro-Latinx, they look like this exotic mixed race, right? It's like, but Afro-Latinx folk look like my black ass. Dog, they African people. I won't nerd out too much, but I could definitely use an ecological model to show how the visual erasure of Black women helps set the stage for the genetic annihilation of Black people, as we may forget that there's simply some ethnic groups that no longer exist because they came in contact with the same colonizers that are the powerhouses today. So it's not like this is extreme or paranoia, right? So if I'm a young Black girl and the representation of Black women look like something that is genetically unattainable, wanting to change your body to meet the standards that society has put forth for capital gain at that, right? So yeah, it looks like growing up with Black features and not thinking that these lips came from your bloodline, this nose came from your bloodline, right? Like, we don't see ourselves, and so there's this internalization of invisibility. So the larger systematic implications is we then have a hard time placing and seeing Black folk in position of leadership and positions of power who are not racially and ethnically connected to the white ruling class. And granted, of course, not all mixed people is not just white and Black. Also, in American context, it's been indigenous white and Black for a long, long time, and maybe some Mexican. How does that translate to Black women in real time in our professions? Outside of the very clear systematic effort to prevent Black folk from having access to power and being in leadership positions, particularly Black folk whose values center that of Black people and not those who adopt colonial values, right, to approximate themselves to this white ruling class. What that means is people have so much resistance and disbelief